What's up guys, it's Nash here and welcome to my second trading tutorial. Today we'll be discussing the different strategies to start growing your inventory in value. What many people do not know is what ways there are to the top, and lots of people struggle to find the right path or their right path to success. In my opinion, there are several strategies depending on your budget and how you generally like to trade. So we've got lots to talk about, so let's hop right into it. Since there are multiple strategies for you to choose from when trading up, I will start off with one of the most reliable and easy ways of advancing your inventory worth, which is using keys. First off, I will tell you that there are two somewhat negative things about trading with keys. The first thing is that the payout is relatively small, and the other one is that it is relatively slow to do. But in my opinion, it's the safest way for profit. Your first step would then be to gather a few keys, ranging from probably 50 to 20 keys would be a good start. But depending on your budget, you could, for example, also start with 100 keys. But anywhere above 200 keys would at first not be necessary. Once you have acquired your keys, you will have to find quick sells. A quick sell basically means that you buy an item for 80% of market price, but you pay with keys. People do this because keys are seen as the highest trading currency in game. And keys carry the most relative value, if I can put it that way. Once you have acquired the item that you bought for 80% market price with keys, you will have to bring this back to keys again. There are two ways of doing that. The first one, which is the hardest one in my opinion, is selling your skins for the full key price using CSGO Lounge and wait for someone to offer you that. The other option is to sell your newly acquired skin on the marketplace for money. But in the process you lose 13% of your profit due to a Steam sales tax, which totals your net profit to 7%, which is a decent payout. Now, one problem with this is that when you proceed to buy new keys, you need to wait 7 days before you are able to trade those keys again. But if you have quite some patience and cannot spend a lot of time trading and you are looking for a steady profit, this is, in my opinion, your way to go. The next form of trading is trading skins to skins. This does not involve any keys. This concept is, in my opinion, somewhat easier as well. The basic principle lays in trading one skin for another or multiple skins for one and so on. There are two different tactics for doing this. The first one is trading items that are on the Steam marketplace. The Steam market cap's at a bit higher than 400 euros or around 160 to 170 keys. Trading in this category is harder because everyone can just look up the prices of certain items and there is total knowledge of the items by everyone. At least that's what you expect. Trading up in this category is still doable but significantly harder. I personally have not tried it, but I do know some people who have and have achieved success in doing so. The second tactic is trading with items that are above market price. We're talking about skins that are 450 euro and above. Those items are not listed on the Steam market because they are simply too expensive. We're talking about, for example, a Dragon Lore or M4A4 Howls, but for example also certain patterns on knives that are not found on the Steam market. For example, a Karambit Doppler Sapphire. Trading in this category is so much easier because not everyone knows the prices of items in its high tier. People are much more likely to offer you an overpay for your items than when trading with lower tier items. If you have the means to trade in this category, and by means I mean the money, I would most definitely recommend you doing so and following this path to success. For example, I've seen people still offer 230 keys in items for a Karambit Tiger Tooth, which is, in my opinion, and by fact, way too much. However, there are certain websites like for example CSGO List that can give you an estimate of the value of high tier items. Though in my opinion all of these prices are not 100% accurate, but for common and frequently traded knives the website could be helpful, so I recommend you using it from time to time. What is also commonly used by people is for example asking people on Reddit what the item prices are, or you could also, what I used to do when I didn't know much about trading, quite some time ago, is asking a big trader what they think about some deals and some prices of knives. I would also recommend to install certain scripts in your computer which are fully legal and fully allowed by Steam, like for example Steam Inventory Helper. This can help you with calculating the inventory worth of someone or quickly hoover through your own trading offers list. Though beware, Steam Inventory Helper only calculates prices for items that are on the Steam marketplace, so for example not a Dragon Lore. And as conclusion, this video covered the different strategies of trading. I want to thank you all for watching and hope to see you next time. Please like, subscribe and leave a comment on what you want me to feature next. Till next time.